Sometimes survival habits are chains that keep us in places that we do not want to stay. We may block ourselves from learning new skills. We may block ourselves from experiencing new relationships. Sometimes we talk ourselves out of the life that God has for us. If you guys are new here for the first time, my name is Nicole and I am your online sister girl. What are survival habits? Survival habits are actually behaviors that we pick up along the journey of our lives just to make it through whatever season that we may be in at that time. Most of the time, they have a purpose. In other words, they were necessary at that point in time, but that doesn't mean that they're meant to stay with you throughout the rest of your life. Sometimes we stay in certain situations, relationships, or even mindsets, not because they're right, but because they're familiar. Self-awareness made me realize that a lot of decisions that I made in the past were not coming from a place of confidence or even clarity. They are from insecurity, wanting to be chosen, wanting validation, and flat out just wanting to feel safe. Once I became aware of that, I stopped judging myself and I started to understand myself in a way that actually helped me move forward in life and make better decisions that the future me will be proud of. Maybe your survival habits look different. Maybe you struggle with people pleasing, overgiving, staying too long, settling. You may be quick to put up a wall when you see somebody getting too close. You might be quick to shut down once hard conversations are brought to your attention, but these hard conversations have to be had. So you may have become an avoidant type, which in your mind protects you from getting hurt. But in reality, it keeps you from experiencing healing and it keeps you from experiencing deepness with another individual who may actually be sent from God just for you. When you grow up needing validation, you learn and try to find ways to receive that instead of seeking it from within or from God. Some of the survival habits that you may have picked up along your journey may have protected you in that season, but they're hurting you now as an adult. They're hurting you now as a parent. They're hurting you now as a partner because you have not dealt with those. I always tell you guys, different seasons calls for you to be a more elevated individual, especially if you're moving forward, because you can't bring old habits into a new season. Every single season, God allows the earth to produce fruits and vegetables. But what happens when the seasons change? New fruits begin to grow in a new season. Today, I want you guys to realize that you cannot heal survival habits on your own. You need something that is bigger than you, and that is God Himself. You need someone that can see the bigger picture of your life and can point you in the way that you need to go. Because at the end of the day, nothing that you do here on earth is going to go with you when you leave. The only thing that is sustainable in our lives is God Himself. In my next video, I'm going to talk about how these habits show up without us even noticing. How God starts revealing them, not to shame us, but to heal us. Self-awareness is the first step, but it's not the last. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so you guys can be up to date on my next faith-based video. And I will see you beautiful souls in my next upload. Bye for now.